This is history. What you've done with the show.
You guys have built a platform that influences.
Yeah, the Breakfast Club.
It's the world's most dangerous morning show.
Wake up, Breakfast Club.
DJ Envy.
Envy playing my record, I made it.
Jess Hilarious.
I've been rooting for her. I'm like, I need to keep on the Breakfast Club.
Charlamagne the God.
What made you think that liking of controversial questions would take his part?
I like this show.
Thanks, Breakfast Club.
Good morning, USA.
Yo 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 yo.
Jess Hilarious.
Good morning.
Charlamagne the God.
Peace to the planet. It's Tuesday.
Yes, it's Tuesday.
We are here.
Yes.
What's
Good morning.
happening?
Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday. How you feeling, Jess?
Nauseous.
Nauseous?
Yes. I could not leave out the house. I usually leave out at like 5:15. Nah.
Charlamagne.
I leave it at 5:30.
The morning sickness hasn't gotten no better.
Yeah, it's gotten better, but
Yeah.
it's not going away though. Like I have my days.
Yeah.
Charla.
What?
No high heels. No boots.
Absolutely not.
She's
She got a sweatsuit on.
I don't care. No makeup, no nothing.
she's in her. Are you in your second trimester yet?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
I am.
she in her second trimester. I expected that.
We I think we bet. I said 6
You
weeks.
said 6 weeks at first, and then you changed it from 6 to 4.
I did.
And the first time that you wasn't here, I wore a sweat. I did wear a sweatsuit. And I was like, I'm glad he not here. But now you're gonna say he gonna see the show. He gonna see that you don't have on no heels. So yeah, nah, y'all was right.
Good. I
You're
just want you
also
to be comfortable
pregnant.
and relaxed.
Yes.
Just want you to be comfortable and
You
relaxed.
be as comfortable as possible.
Absolutely. Well, Ryan Garcia will be joining us this morning. Of course, boxer. He has a fight on 420. He's
Against
fighting
Devin Haney.
Yes. Is that fight happening in Vegas or Brooklyn? Do we know?
I thought they said Vegas, but then I thought they said they moved it to the Barclays.
Well, we'll ask him when he comes in.
Yeah.
All right. All right, and let's get the show cracking. We got front page news. Tesla Figaro will be joining us in a second, so don't go anywhere. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get in some front page news. Good morning, Tiz.
Good morning, DJ Envy, Charlamagne the God, and Jess Hilarious.
Good morning, Tiz.
Peace, Ted.
Just quickly, some quick sports. The NBA suspends 5 players. There was a huge fight the other night on the Heat and the Pelicans. And
That's what y'all call it?
I was
born in 1978. That's what y'all call that? A huge fight nowadays?
Well, I mean, they suspended 5 players. It wasn't a huge fight. It was a pushing match.
They all would have been playing back in my era. Okay? That was nothing.
A little pushing match.
Nobody even got punched.
No, a little pushing match.
Hey, come on, man.
But 5 players were suspended. Now, let's jump right into the news. What are we starting about? The Georgia nursing student?
Yeah, let's talk about that. The officials have confirmed that the suspect in the murder of 22-year-old Georgia nursing student Lakeland Hope Riley entered the U.S. illegally. Let's go to CBS for the report.
In Athens, Georgia, your classic college town, the nursing student, just 22, was killed while running alone. Police found Riley's body behind this lake, a popular jogging trail, dead from blunt force trauma. Behind bars, 26-year-old Jose Ibarra, charged with her murder. And to many Americans, Ibarra has also become the new face of illegal immigration.
Laken's death is a direct result of failed policies on the federal level and an unwillingness by this White House to secure the southern border.
Now, Ibarra was a Venezuelan citizen and unlawfully entered the U.S. through El Paso, Texas in September 2022. Now, when he entered, he was retained and released by Border Protection. That's where you hear people say, you'll hear a lot of conservatives talk about catch and release. That's what they're talking about. And within his first year in the United States, he was arrested in August 2023 in New York. He was charged with acting in a manner to injure a child less than 17 and a motor vehicle license violation. So he's currently being held on charges that include malice murder, felony murder, aggravated battery, aggravated assault, false imprisonment, kidnapping, and hindering a 911 call. But as you just heard in the clip, this will definitely be something that conservatives for sure, will be running on this entire season.
Yeah, they ran that on the news all day yesterday. All the networks were running it over and over and over and over and using it as the latest example of why they got to get the border under control. They have no problem politicizing situations like this, but it's interesting because you have political parties politicizing them, but you have the networks using it for ratings.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly right. Well, yesterday, Joe Biden was on Seth Meyers. And just to point out, 50 pro-Palestine protesters were arrested yesterday at NBC headquarters in New York as Joe Biden was appearing on the late night show. But this is what he had to say. People had a chance to see a softer side of him. He took some shots at Trump. This is what he had to say about Taylor Swift and his age. Take a listen.
All jokes aside, according to recent polling, this is a real concern for American voters. How do you address that concern going forward as you come up to the 2024 election?
Well, a couple things. Number one, you got to take a look at the other guy. He's about as old as I am, but he can't remember his wife's name.
Yeah.
And,
now, I have you on the hot spot here. Can you confirm or deny that there is an active conspiracy between you and Miss Swift?
where are you getting this information? It's classified.
It's classified information?
That's classified
you won't
information.
share it with us?
I'm not gonna, but I will tell you, she did endorse me in 2020.
She did. I bet you might be wondering. You think it might come around again?
I told you it's classified.
I had no idea Joe Biden was on Seth Meyers last night.
Oh, the city was mad traffic in the city all day yesterday.
I wasn't in the city.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had no idea.
Let him find his little jokes funny?
No.
I didn't even hear the first thing he said. He said Trump can't what?
Can't remember his wife's name.
All right.
Okay, like I told you, he ain't got no main character energy. That's not how I want to see him. Get back in the White House and, keep doing your work and find somebody to help message your policy. You are not the charismatic person that need to be sitting on Seth Meyers cracking no jokes. It don't move me in the least bit. Maybe it moved y'all. I don't know. Did y'all enjoy it?
No.
I don't even know him. I don't know what
you don't even know
about.
him. He's the president.
He don't know me. I don't know him. I don't know.
Yeah, that ain't it, y'all. Nah, that ain't it. That ain't it.
All right.
Well, he did his best.
All right.
He did his best.
He did his best. And that is front page news. Now, what are we talking next hour?
Oh, man, make sure you guys come back. You remember we covered that fake robocall, that fake AI robocall. That person has been revealed on who did that call. And also today is a primary for Republicans and Democrats, and Democrats are pushing back on Joe Biden in Michigan. So I want to give you the information about that at the 7 o'clock hour.
All right. Everybody else, get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, phone lines are wide open again. 800-585-1051. Whatever's on your mind, call us now. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club. This is your time to get it off your chest.
Keep calling.
800-585-1051. We want to hear from you on The Breakfast Club.
Hello, who's this?
Good morning, it's Brooke.
Hey, bro. Good morning. Get it off your chest. Where you calling from?
I'm calling from Ocala, Florida.
Okay. Well, get it off your chest, man. What's up?
Tired of being the chauffeur, running everybody around. Fiance, friends, kids, my kids. Right now, currently 6:12 in the morning and going 80 miles an hour on the damn highway.
Are you Uber or you
turn around and go?
Are you Uber?
Just a mom, stay at home mom. Always running everybody around. If it ain't Walmart, it's school. If it ain't school, it's someone's job. I don't ever get to sit down.
Damn. Well, we appreciate your service, man.
How many kids do you have, Mama?
I have 2, but I take care of 4.
Hey, well, that's
2
what
girls, 2 boys, 4, 6, and 7.
Well, we appreciate your service, and you should look at the blessing that you're not in a position where you have to actually go to a job. You're a beautiful housewife, and you holding it down for the family. Yes.
Well, she got a
Thank
job.
you so much.
That job is driving the
I
kids
do, and
around.
I don't ever clock out.
That's right.
28.8.
I know that's right.
Well, enjoy them kids, because they get old fast and they forget about you.
Damn.
Oh, they do. They do. And I just want to shout out to Jess real quick. I just want to tell you how much I love you, girl. You are the reason why I listen to this radio station every morning.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You guys are the closest I've ever been to anybody famous. Yeah.
What you call? What she said? You call him?
Florida.
Florida. Okay.
Well, have a good one, Mama.
I call every morning. I call, and I finally got through. So thank you so much. Good morning.
You.
I hope everyone have a great day. Blessed.
You too, baby.
Hello, who's this?
Hi. Good morning. This is Roxanne.
Hey, Roxanne, where you calling from?
I'm calling from Queens.
All right, get it off your chest, Mama.
Hey, I want to know why when I pay taxes, my kids that's over 17 is not considered a dependent, and I can't get those big tax credits everybody else getting for those kids under 17. When if they're 20, you have to pay child support for them up until they're 25 if they're in college, and for FAFSA, for financial aid, they're still considered a dependent in my house.
Hey, well, when you find out, let me know, okay? Pass the plug, all right?
You want to write the kids off.
Yeah, you can't. Look, ask those people running for office, like, these questions next time they up there.
I definitely will.
Okay. Well, thank you, Mama.
Hey, thank you.
That's right. Tax season is here.
We do have to figure. Never mind.
What?
I was just about to say, man, we do have to figure something out with taxes, man. Like, it don't make no sense how much money that we have to pay in taxes, especially when these billionaires don't be getting taxed a goddamn thing.
Nothing.
Okay? Like, it don't make no sense. We do have to figure that part of the game out. Okay? When they talk about restructuring certain systems and organizations in this country, yeah, let's start with the IRS. Let's figure something else out.
Hi, good morning, IRS. I don't know what he's talking about. We're good over here.
I'm talking about wanting to pay less money in taxes. Okay? Clearly, I'm paying more than my fair share.
Me too,
I would
sir.
like to pay less. We all would.
Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, hit us up now. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
It's a new day.
This is your time to get it off your chest.
Wake up.
Whether you're mad or blessed.
It's time to get up and get something.
Call up now. 800-585-1051. We want to hear from you on The Breakfast Club.
Hello, who's this?
Top of the morning, y'all. It's Henry.
What's up,
Good
brother?
morning.
Get it off your chest.
Good morning, y'all. First of all, I hope everybody's in good health and spirits.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Thank you,
thank
brother.
you.
Appreciate that.
You already. And second, but definitely important, big birthday shout out to my big sister, Michelle Benitez out on Long Island, and my brother from another mother, Jason Thompson, one of the greatest athletes I've ever seen in my life. But, I don't close as much as I should, but I love y'all to death foreverly.
Thank you, sir.
Well, thank you, brother.
You already.
Have a good one. Hello, who's this?
Hi, Jess. This is Brianna.
Hey, Brianna. Get it off your chest, mama.
Rent. So I have a really good job, and it's just the fact that they want me to make 3 times the rent, and I still can't afford it. And then if I can't afford it, they want me to find somebody that has 6 times the rent. And if I can't afford it, how do you think I'm supposed to somebody else to afford it? Like, that's ridiculous. And that's what I want to get off my chest.
And where you from, mama?
I'm from Darlington, South Carolina.
South Carolina.
Hey.
Okay.
Hey.
All right, mama. Have a good one.
You too.
Hello, who's this?
Yo, DJ Envy, Jess Hilarious, and Charlamagne the God. How you doing? It's Coach Davis.
Hey, Coach Davis.
Good
Good morning.
King.
Good morning. Hey, listen, man. I got 2 things to get off my chest. The first thing is, when talking about these migrants, right? I saw a clip on TikTok where activist in Philly was talking about the crawl text on Scarface, and on it they was talking about how Fidel Castro, when he let those his people out of Cuba, 125,000 left Cuba, but 25,000 of them had criminal records. If we remember Trump back in 2016, he talked about how the migrants was coming in and they were criminals and everything. And I don't want to paint a big paintbrush over the migrants coming in, but with these last couple incidents that's been highlighted in the news, it's hard to say anything that is not correct about what we've been seeing, you know? And if it looks like a duck and quacks like a duck, God damn it, it's a duck.
Well, I would tell you don't paint the whole picture like that, but to act like some of these people, don't have criminal records and aren't criminals that's just insane. But don't paint the whole picture like that.
And it's crazy how art imitates life, because that was Scarface, you know, and for it to be happening right now in 2024 and we see it and it's blatant in our face, it's kind of crazy. But the next thing I wanted to get off my chest real quick is shout out to Ruth Gottman. She gave $1 billion to Albert Einstein Medical Center, and now all those students get to go to school for free, no tuition, and everyone after them is to benefit off it. That's a great thing, man.
Thank you for checking in. Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. Now we got Jess With The Mess coming up.
Yes, T.S. Madison actually suggested an attack should be placed on Charlamagne the God.
Really?
Yeah. I'm going to tell him when you come back.
Okay. All right. We'll get into that next. Don't move. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the God. We are The Breakfast Club. Let's get to Jess With The Mess.
News is real. Whether it's Jess Hilarious, Jessica Robin Moore, Jess don't do no lying.
Jess is going to bring you numbers.
Jess With The Mess, and this is real.
On The Breakfast Club.
I know they know the difference. Keep it a stack.
Okay, so T.S. Madison threatens Charlamagne for his big back comment.
Oh my God, no.
Yes, that's what I said. I was like, oh my God, you should be real scared. Last week, I reported on the viral TikTok series "Who the F Did I Marry" by Risa Tisa. And for those who may not be familiar, this is the woman who had an exclusive series on TikTok to share all the lies her ex-husband told her and how she believed them. Charlamagne shared his opinion on the story when I reported it.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I hear a lot of big back behavior. Does she have a big back?
She do give Sheila that was driving up the mountain.
Okay.
Yeah, she
Sheila
did.
was beautiful though.
Yeah, no. You talked about the big back, not the face. She's cool.
What's your thing with big backs?
No, I'm just saying because in a situation like this, some of you big backs, y'all got to stop being so thirsty for a man. There's a man out there for you. Okay, this woman believed all of this because she wanted to believe all of this. Big back belief isn't like everybody else's belief. Okay, she said it herself. He said everything I wanted to hear.
Yeah.
She wanted to believe whatever was coming out of his mouth because she wanted a man so bad.
Okay, so T.S. Madison, a self-proclaimed big backer, she publicly checked in on the rest of the big back brigade to see how she should respond, and she said, #big back people, including me. Y'all letting Charlamagne get away with that? Or are we caving his face in? Let me know.
Whoa.
Yep, there was no LOL, there was no emoji, there was no nothing. First of all, why am I even talking to you? How you just include yourself into that? Now, if you were to say that to her, then what would happen?
Oh, they'd be calling for my head on social media.
I'm talking about social media in the streets.
In the streets.
Everywhere.
They ask for you to be canceled, suspended, and all that.
It's like, what are we even talking about?
Well, let the record show, I didn't even know the young lady had a big back. Okay, I just said it sounded like big back behavior. And I know big back belief when I hear it.
Okay.
Okay, that's all.
Well,
So I don't know why the big back brigade was upset at me.
Well, I don't know how somebody just include themselves in it. Like, why are we?
I don't think she was serious, though. Was she serious? That sounded like
I don't see no LOL.
The beginning of it sounded like a joke to me.
Well, is she your friend? Did she call you up and say, I'm just playing?
No, I'm talking about the beginning when she said the big back people. What did she say?
She believes she has a big back. She said, #big back people, including me.
Yeah, I thought that was a joke.
Are we caving in his face?
Yeah, don't do that, T.S. Madison. You know what I'm saying? Because, Jess just said it would. If I was to make a tweet about a transgender like that and end it by saying, "Oh, we caving their face in social media,"
Straight up, because I guess she could say that. That's crazy. I don't understand. But in more big back news, Risa Tisa. They added an update to TikTok to share that her ex-husband Legion had mental health issues, says the big brother called to clarify the information.
Chris wanted me to also let you all know the parents did everything they could to get Legion psychiatric help. At one point, they were taking him to different therapists and psychologists. He's been diagnosed as a kid with both bipolar and schizophrenia. I did not know this. Chris informed me today, Monday, February 26th, during that phone call, that their father came out of retirement to help pay for the medications. And as Legion got older, he refused to take them. Did not.
Okay, so Risa Tisa's equally big ex-husband also weighed in on everything going on. And he also claims that the legal team at his job, I don't know if this is the fake job or the real job, because she said he lied about a lot. He said he lied about a job when they were in their relationship, but he apparently works for a hospital. And the PR hit him up and said that this 52-part series that his ex-wife is, is not a good look for the job.
Didn't the big back boyfriend say she was
that
fibbing?
She was lying. She was lying, and that he left her because he caught her cheating with somebody named Bradley. But we never heard no more about Bradley. I don't know, but this is Risa Tisa.
What's your thing with the BBBs?
And Legion. This is it. This is it right here.
Beautiful, beautiful couple.
Absolutely. Yeah, they are a beautiful black couple. Yes, they are. But they believe that her series was damaging to the hospital. So yeah, the PR is deciding whether they want to sue or not. So yeah, that's that.
I hope they figure this out, man.
I hope
what I'm saying? Beautiful.
You hope they did?
Beautiful big back couple. I hope that everybody figures it out.
Yeah,
okay.
I hope they figure it out too. Are you afraid? Are you okay?
I am.
Because I know that scares you. You sure?
Listen, big backs matter. Okay?
Oh, I know. I'm saying, don't ever threaten my brother like that.
It's fine. It's okay, Jess.
No, it's not. It's not okay.
Yes, it is.
All right. Men involved in altercation with Cam Newton spoke out. Cam Newton was involved in an altercation at a youth football event in Atlanta. And 2 of the men were seen fighting Cam in the video are coaches, Top Shelf Performance football program. They're also a program as well. A lot of people thought that they were kids, but they were grown men.
Yeah, they were adults.
Yes. Their names are Steph Brown and TJ Brown, and they are brothers. They all used to coach together. They spoke to JoJo Alonzo at 105.3 The Beat in Atlanta to share their side of the story. This is what he said on JoJo.
What can make something transpire like this?
First and foremost, like what I want to do, I want to apologize to everybody that was out there and to the parents of not just our team, but everybody that was affected by it. That should have never happened. Like, we should have been able to sit down and talk. Like, it's just been a lot of trash talk, you know what I'm saying, hit more so his side, just out of nowhere, just talking crazy to us for no reason. It's like, yeah, so they
you were
talking
listening to the whole thing, so you heard him and you walked up.
Steph walk up there,
okay.
and as I'm walking up with Steph, Cam is in Steph's face. I made y'all responsible for everything y'all do, whatever. Then he grabbed Steph.
Okay.
So me being my little brother, and I'm walking up a flight of steps, and I see a 6'6" guy grabbing my brother.
And that's the footage that everybody
That's
sees.
what everybody's seeing.
Okay.
Like,
If that's the story, I understand him defending his brother. But
If that is the story, yeah. Cam hasn't said anything about it. He hasn't confirmed or denied anything. But apparently, Cam was, allegedly was talking crap for weeks. He made them and all this, that, and the other, been talking crap for weeks. And that's what he said. But Shannon Sharp also spoke on altercation on a recent episode of Nightcap. He gave his thoughts on it. This is what he said.
Peyton and Eli been having a camp for 20-something years. You ain't never seen no kids be disrespectful to Peyton and Eli. Tell me the footage. Show it to me. What Peyton or Eli asked these kids, or the Drew Brees, it's us because we think it's cute. Man, I went out there. Man, I told Cal to shut up. I told him he was trash. Y'all think that's cute. It's not. And you wonder why. I don't. I've been stopped wondering.
Yeah.
It's really embarrassing that somebody take time out of their day and try to give back, and you disrespectful, ungrateful. Cam way better than me. I don't have patience for my own kids to be disrespectful. I'll be damned if I'm going to let somebody else's kid disrespect me.
What is Shannon talking about?
Now, they've been disrespecting Cam for a while.
But those weren't kids.
Yeah, and apparently he's gone through the comments and he just read and everything, because that's what everybody was saying in the comments. I even had to change my caption because I did see they just look like kids.
They look like kids because Cam is 6'6" and 250.
Yeah, we're not really paying attention to how big Cam is.
But he was out there. I don't know if you remember. There was a video out there a couple of months ago, and I think Cam was out there, and I think the kids and the coaches were talking disrespectful of Cam. I don't know why they
What
do
that got to do with this situation?
It might have been the same league. That's what I'm saying. It might have been the same league. This might have been backed up thing from before. That's what I think Shannon Sharp was talking about. But it's just sad because Cam is a Pro Bowler. Cam gets busy, and the way they treat Cam and the way they talk about Cam makes it seem like Cam is a scrub, and he's not.
Well, it didn't seem like anyone was affected by this except for the 2 brothers that did the interview with JoJo. Okay,
Absolutely.
Cam wasn't affected. His hat wasn't affected.
Not at all.
Only people who seemed affected was y'all. And I wonder, would they even be going up there to do an interview if they weren't getting the reaction they got on social media?
I was going to say, now, if they
got
had got to
manhandled.
beat Cam ass,
That's right.
you would have been talking to JoJo.
That's right.
Well, I do think they probably apologize because they run that league, and it's a kids league, and they want youth to come out and support, and they made a mistake. They said they should have handled it differently because they are coaches. So, you're supposed to show a good example for your students.
Cam ain't apologized. If his story is true, then Cam started it.
Yeah.
Technically, right? If his story is true.
And
But they're
then
saying they could have
honestly-
handled it differently, though. That was their whole thing.
And then honestly, I mean, anybody can talk crap. People talk crap all the time. Like, you can say what you want. It's still a better way to handle it. You don't got to all 4 or 5 of y'all, 3 or 4 of y'all ain't got to go try to jump this man.
And you always think that you should have handled it differently when you on the losing end of the fight.
And it's public.
I don't
That's
think
what it is.
I don't think it's that.
When
I
you're
think
on the losing end of a fight, you always feel like you should have handled something differently.
I think
Sitting
they
there
have
with
a
a black
league.
eye, like, you know what, I should have handled that differently.
I think they have a league, and that league is they got sponsorship dollars. They got youth coming in there paying for them to be a part of their league. They want to make sure that they clean it up and say that they apologize.
They wouldn't think about that when they try to run up
That's
on
right.
him.
That's right.
You're right.
Shannon think y'all little children. People think y'all little kids. Y'all got manhandled so bad. Now you thinking you should have handled it differently. Yeah, sure.
Cam probably say, "Wait till I see y'all. Wait till I show y'all what's under this hat."
That's right. That's right. When I got punched in the back of the head back in the day in front of the orientation, I was like, damn, I should have handled it differently. When I,
No, you didn't. You ran at the right time.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about before that.
I was ready to say, no, you was trying to square up to you saying it was a lot of them. You was like, oh, no, I'm going to go and catch
That's
this
right.
train.
I'm going to go handle this differently. Yeah, I'm going to go handle this differently.
But you know, he never called me. You know, he could have, because I didn't get to work yet. He didn't say, yo, be careful.
That wasn't after work. That was before.
That was before work.
Niggas try to catch you
People
at
was
6
tired.
o'clock.
You think they was out there doing shifts? You know what I mean? They got me. You think they was going to wait on you?
I'm skipping into work here and tell me. I'm like, what happened in the back of your head? Oh, they just beat me up. Why you ain't tell me?
The moral of the story is you always want to handle things differently after you get manhandled. Okay?
Yeah. Well,
Right.
somebody else trying to manhandle you. They trying to bash your head in. So I'm
Stop.
I'm upset for you. No, I don't care.
Go to commercial right now.
upset.
Go to commercial right.
You're checking out The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. Let's get in some front page news. What's up, Tez?
What's going on, DJ NV? Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy.
Peace, Tez.
Hey, girl.
All right, well, let's jump right into New Orleans. What happened to a New Orleans magician?
Yeah, so you guys, you remember when we covered this AI story with the fake robocall in New Hampshire during the New Hampshire primary? There was a call that went around that was pretending to be Joe Biden.
Yep.
So now they have figured out who that was. Let's take a listen.
A New Orleans magician named Paul Carpenter was paid to use AI to impersonate President Biden for a robocall urging New Hampshire Democrats not to vote in the state's primary.
So that came from the actual, again, from a Democrat operative who worked for Dean Phillips, hired this guy to do that. Now, of course, the Phillips campaign say they don't know nothing about this. We don't know what you're talking about. But that was coming from an actual Democrat that did that. I want you to listen to the robocall to jog your memory. Take a listen.
A bunch of malarkey. We know the value of voting Democratic when our votes count. It's important that you save your vote for the November election.
Hey, man, fight dirty. Okay, like when you know what's at stake in November and you trying to win the presidency of the United States of America. You damn sure shouldn't be fighting fair.
But somebody had to fund them, right? Because this ain't free to do those robocalls and make this AI generated and to call all these people.
Dean Phillips, that was up here.
Dean Phillips.
Oh, but I'm talking about. So I mean, because Dean Phillips said he has nothing to do with the magician. So I'm saying they got to follow the money.
I'm just saying if he did, like people are assuming he is him, or alleging it's him, he got the money.
Well, Dean Phillips does.
They went to the campaign report and showed that he spent some money with him. That they're saying they paid him money just to get out the vote to do something else. The magician is saying, no, they lying. They paid me to make this AI call.
Shoot, the Biden administration need to be doing that. They need to have Donald Trump fake AI calls, calling black households saying, "Hello, nigga."
You are crazy as hell.
Hello, nigga. It's Donald Trump.
Nigga, did you buy my sneakers yet? Jesus.
Vote for me,
somebody
nigga.
possibly go to jail over this. They said they're looking into it to see if any laws are broken. But so you don't have no problem with the dem on dem fighting.
I want to know what the law is. I'm sure that there is one, but it's funny, right? Imagine charging somebody for charging somebody with fraud for using AI.
That is though.
I know that, but my point is, like, they've made this technology that makes it so easy to commit fraud.
Correct.
And then people are going to be using it and getting charged with fraud, but they are the ones who are creating this technology. I don't know who the hell they is, but I'm just saying they've put this out there in the universe. They've created this stuff to put in the ecosystem.
Yeah.
And just for clarity, he was only paid $150 for this as well.
Damn.
Jesus.
I saw a report where he said the software only cost him like a couple of dollars or something like that.
Now think about that. The software only cost a couple of dollars. He was paid $150. He was able to do all that with $150.
But shouldn't the software company be charged too? Like if you're I don't know. I guess that goes back to even the guns,
That's
right?
like the gun thing.
Yeah, they never going to charge
the gun. No.
Yeah, they never going to charge the gun manufacturers. It's crazy that they can make this kind of technology to cause people, to assist people in committing these kind of crimes, but they don't get charged. Crazy.
Now let's talk Rashida Tlaib.
Yeah, this is really important. So Rashida Tlaib, the representative that represents Michigan, is urging Democrats to vote against Joe Biden by completing no commitment. Take a listen.
Michigan Congresswoman Rashida Tlaib is urging her fellow Democrats to vote against President Biden in Michigan's upcoming primary. She wants them to send a message by instead voting uncommitted. Now, Tlaib, who is Palestinian American, has been critical of the administration's position on the war between Israel and Hamas. She wants President Biden to call for an immediate ceasefire to protect the lives of Palestinians living in Gaza. Michigan, of course, as we said, once again will be a critical battleground state come November. Biden won that state in 2020 by just 3 percentage points.
Damn.
So, she's pushing this, obviously, for wanting to continuing to ask for a ceasefire. I also saw that Joe Biden said there might be a ceasefire on Monday. He's not sure. I don't know if that'll be a complete ceasefire or one like they had the last time, which is just a couple of days. But we'll see with that. But they are really, really organized and saying enough is enough. She said she wants to send an important message that he owes this voting bloc in Michigan to be able to deliver on what they're looking for. And I don't know if you guys heard this, but a former airman, 25-year-old active duty airman, Aaron Bushnell from the Air Force, set himself on fire Sunday. Right in front of the Israel Assembly in Washington, D.C., in the protests of the Israel-Hamas war. He described it as genocide. He said he no longer wanted to be a part of it, and he set himself on fire and said, free Palestine. So people are calling him a hero as well. So,
hey, to all the political scientists out there, all the political pundits, Biden got bigger issues than me and Killer Mike. Okay,
right.
That's right. And you have to everybody in Michigan, you got to see that. You got to see that all the way through, because I saw some folks saying, even if they vote uncommitted in the primary, they still gonna back Biden in November. Don't say stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like don't say stuff like that if you want them to take what you're doing serious. If not, it just looks like a bluff. I would leave it open ended. You don't know what these people are gonna do in November. And honestly, you truly don't. No.
Yeah, you really don't. But you're right. They did put it in basically in writing that she said that they would support, but they're just trying to get something done now. Let's listen quickly to Governor Gretchen Whitmire, Michigan governor, and what she had to say about how they think the uncommitted votes will look. The results of that today. Take a listen to that.
How many uncommitted votes do you think we're going to see on Tuesday? How worried are you?
Well, I'm not sure what we're going to see on Tuesday, to tell you the truth. I can tell you this, that Michigan has been so fortunate to be the home of a robust Arab, Muslim, Palestinian community and a robust Jewish community. We've lived in harmony as neighbors for decades, and there's a lot of pain all across all of these communities because of what's happening halfway around the world. It's important not to lose sight of the fact that any vote that's not cast for Joe Biden supports a second Trump term. A second Trump term would be devastating, not just on fundamental rights, not just on our democracy here at home, but also when it comes to foreign policy. This was a man who promoted a Muslim ban.
Gretchen was not wrong.
Yeah, she's not wrong. But again, when you got people willing to set themselves on fire, like they really are taking this ceasefire thing serious.
Mm-hmm.
Look at Detroit, one of the blackest cities in the country, represented by Rashida Tlaib. So there is a strong Muslim, strong presence there that really, really believe in this. And I just think it should be taken serious. But we're going to see what the results say in the morning. We'll see how many.
Yeah, no, I do think it should be taken serious. But what Gretchen Whitmer said is true too. It's just like, okay, right. If Trump gets back into the White House, things aren't going to get better in Gaza. He's going to be way harder. And there's not a single president of the United States of America who's not going to back Israel's military. There's never. Yeah. It's been like that since the beginning of time.
All right. Well, that is front page news. Thank you, Tiz.
Absolutely.
And make sure you follow at Tesla and Figueroa on all social media platforms, and subscribe to the Straight Shot No Chaser podcast, hosted by Tesla and Figueroa on the Black Effect iHeartRadio podcast network.
All right. When we come back, boxer Ryan Garcia will be joining us. He's fighting Devin Haney on 420. We're going to kick it with him next, so don't move. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Everybody, it's DJ Envy, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. We got Ak with us again. Of course, he's our boxing analyst and expert. And we got a special guest in the building, Ryan Garcia.
What's up?
How are you, sir?
How's it going?
How you doing?
I'm blessed.
Thank you guys for having me. Like, this is special for me.
Thanks for joining us.
I always watch your guys' stuff, and it's just cool.
You're not capping. I seen Ryan, this was some years ago, at the Garden. Was it the Garden? I think it was the Garden, and you told me that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, that was a long time ago.
I think that might have been Canelo's first fight on the Zone.
It might have been, yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Yep.
But how are you, man? How you feeling?
I'm good.
Word. You about to fight Devin Haney?
Devin Haney.
You ready for that smoke?
His real question is he ready for the smoke? Because at the end of the day, he can't do shit to me. He can't crack an egg. So it's really going to be a hard night for him. 12 rounds of just being in there with me is going to be, I'm scared for him. I've just been praying he's going to be okay. That's it. I know what I'm about to do. I know what I'm about to do. Don't worry about me. I got this.
You got it?
I got this.
Y'all fought like 6 times already, right?
Yeah. 3-3.
3-3?
It was the amateurs, though.
Okay. So he beat you 3 times, you beat him 2 times? Like, were they like close fights? Was it knockouts, TKOs?
He never beat me like convincingly, Every time I beat him, I had him rocked like this. telling him, oh, my eardrum is broke. Like, I did him dirty every time I won. Every time he won, it was points, like barely. They're only 3 rounds, so if the fight doesn't really play out the way it should.
When I watch you walk in the room now, you're so much different than you were from. I remember when you signed a Golden Boy, right? The type of fighter you were not naive in a sense, but you was just happy, right? You walk in like such more of a businessman now, right? What would you tell 19, 20-year-old Ryan now? Like, do you have any regrets in the decisions that you've made?
I don't have no regrets. I think I did everything correct. Everything evolves, First, you come in, you're happy, you're ready to get your career started, and then you understand, like, oh, this is a business. Like, let me lock in, because these dudes trying to play me. And then after a while, you become your own boss, and that's what happened with me.
Were you shocked that Haney accepted the fight?
Nah, not really. Like, when there's a big bag, I mean, I'm not shocked about anything. You get paid, $10 million plus. I mean, it's going to be hard to say no. So.
If you already fought so many times, why do people think that it's still a chance that you'll drop out of the fight?
Because they like to run with any narrative about me, like, oh, he's weak, he's soft. I mean, I heard it all. So anytime they have a chance to, like, make it seem like I'm like that, they get to it.
Why do they think that? Why do they always say that you're soft? And why do they always push that narrative when it comes to you?
That's literally
definitely
he has the same problem. Like,
he did not have that same problem.
I know, you're right.
He is not pretty nowhere. Don't put that in his mind.
I'm handsome. I'm handsome.
You're not handsome.
I'm handsome.
Go ahead, Ryan.
Wow.
The fact that I'm handsome.
No.
All right. No, but
how did that fight came about? Like, how was it made? Was it really just Lupe, Bill, and Devin, and he called you, say, hey, the fight is made?
No. I had a poll on Twitter that said, who do you want me to fight, Haney or Rollies? It was like 54-47 or something like that, like the percentages. So I said, okay, I'm gonna fight Haney. And then I told my team, go make that fight happen. And then obviously a lot of happened after that. But that's basically what happened.
Rumors were that Floyd gave you advice and said, you know what, the Devin fight isn't a big business fight. The Rolly fight is better business fight. That was the narrative on the internet. Is there any truth to that?
No, it's not a narrative. That's the truth. We went on a run. We started hanging out. And then he was like, this ain't it. That's not the move. And I was like, I don't listen to nobody, but I mean, obviously I'm going to listen to Floyd. So I was like, he's influential to me because I looked up to him. So I was like, all right, dude, I'm going to just trust you. Like, I'll just fight that dude Rollies and knock him out. Like, that's not hard. And then I'll fight Devin someday, somehow later. But then I felt bad because I already gave the people my word. And then I'm like, damn, bro, I gave the people my word. He said some things changed. So I'm like, all right, whatever. That wasn't the right move because I feel like once you say something and you give the people your word, you should stick to it. And I didn't do that. So I learned a lesson. Like, I'm never going to do that. I'm not going to listen to Floyd, nobody. If I gave my word to the people, I'm just going to do it and see what happens later.
Why would Floyd, y'all know better than me, but why would Floyd think a Rolly fight is a more lucrative fight? I would think Devin easily.
He's saying because Devin only sold X amount of pay-per-view buys and, he makes people lose money in their fights, in his fight. So he's like, that's not the right move. But
Rolly hasn't sold any pay-per-views.
Yeah, you're the draw.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to bring the draw anyways, I just think me and Devin have a lot of history. To me, it makes sense. I'm ready to beat his ass. Like, I don't like any of them, him or his daddy, especially his daddy. But
you really don't like them, like, personally?
Why does it get so personal with you?
Because they're the fakest people in the world. They'll smile like, Ryan, we're so happy, but meanwhile they're ready to stab you in the back. I don't like people like that. I see right through it. That's fake. You're phony. Like, that's why I came right at him. Like, no, because they try to lower my guard down by being really nice. I was on the phone with Haney and he was laughing and telling me I need this, and then I told my security, I said, something don't feel right. I said, I'm gonna work on it, don't worry. I hang up and I'm like, oh, I know what he's trying to do. He's trying to soften me up. He's trying to play me. I sent him a text and I have it right here. You get off my phone, started off just like that.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my God. Jesus.
How did you handle recovering from the loss from Gervonta Davis?
Like,
mentally?
I just say what's next. Like, that was whatever for me. I wasn't at my best. And there's no excuse. It's just the truth. When somebody handicaps you that much, why would you be mad? Okay? You basically handicapped me. I lost. I still went in there, fought my ass off. I knew I was going to lose because I was weak in the back room for the first time. I'm like, I got no power. This is crazy. But I put it up with God, and I had a spiritual victory, not a physical victory. I felt like I did something for, God, and I walked out to a worship song, first time ever in front of, all those people. So I felt like, I did what I had to do. if he ever comes sees me at 140, you know how I'm gonna do it. You know, I'm gonna beat him. He can't beat me when I'm at my full strength, guaranteed.
So that's why you said you felt powerless because of the weight size?
Nobody would take those clauses. No, but I don't care who you are.
Mm-hmm.
So does that fight play out differently at 140 with you and Tank?
Oh, 100%. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, now I got strength and my brain is there. Like when you're super dehydrated, you can't even think. Just like what's going on. And I still almost got his ass. You know, the round he dropped me is the round I had his ass.
So you would entertain that fight if he came up to 140?
100%. You know, he has to come see me because he's not going to make money without me. So it's like, it's going to happen.
All right, we got more with Ryan Garcia when we come back, so don't move. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We also got Arce in here with us, a boxing analyst and specialist and expert. And we're still kicking it with Ryan Garcia. He's fighting Devin Haney on 420. Charlamagne?
Do you think you will ever work things out with Canelo? Are y'all a bet on terms now? Or?
I try to message him all the time, like, let's golf. Let's do something. Like, we're good.
He doesn't respond?
Yeah, little things here and there. Nothing crazy.
What caused that rift? Because, y'all was like big brother, little brother at one point.
I don't even know, to be honest. It was just, I don't know. He would say stuff about me for no reason. I don't know, like, bro, you're like, that's crazy. Just call me up and tell me, like, oh, I need you to be doing this. I went through a real mental health crisis. I don't care what nobody says.
Mm-hmm.
That was real. So, they could say I faked it all they want. You weren't in my shoes. You didn't feel the things I felt. And, I took it on the chin, though, but he made me look like a clown.
What did he criticize?
He said that I'm wasting time, my talent. Oh, and it was during my mental health crisis. Mm-hmm. I'm like, bro, whatever. But it made me look like the weakest dude on the internet.
You felt like he should have called you. That's big bro. He should have called, checked by.
Bro, he made everybody look at me like an undisciplined kid. And I'm like, bro, I'm the hardest worker in the fucking gym. What are we talking about?
When Canelo was here, he talked about the relationship with you and Oscar. He said that he saw issues coming between you. Remember that, Charlotte?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Have things gotten better with you and Golden Boy and Oscar?
Mm-hmm. I don't like non-peaceful situations. So I got Oscar in the thread with my advisor. I said, work it out. People don't like you, Oscar. Why is that? I don't know. Fix it. Because I'm not going to work with none of you guys if you guys keep doing this. This is bull. You're making me look stupid. Mm-hmm. And then after that, they all started talking, and then me and Oscar talk regularly now. So it's all good now. Yeah.
You think him seeing you hang around Floyd put pressure on him to act right?
I don't think so. I mean, I don't know how much he cares. Maybe they don't. They probably don't like each other at all, but, that's not my problem. That's your guys' thing. I like Floyd. I like Oscar. And that's what I'm about. I'm not trying to pick a side. Like,
right.
It is what it is. Floyd's cool. He's dope. He gives me a lot of advice. Mm-hmm. I see how he runs his little, his little empire. And I'm like, okay, I peeped that. Okay, I'm going to do that. Boom, boom, boom. So I like being around Floyd.
After the loss.
And Floyd's fly. Yeah, he's fun to hang out with.
Oscar used to be fun back in the day,
Shut up.
That's a good
cocaine.
Okay,
I'm just saying.
That's a different fun, bro.
Different type of fun.
Hell no. You want to say that?
I was not going to say that.
Yes, you was.
No,
I was going to ask, after the loss and he didn't come to your locker room,
right.
What was your mind frame then?
I mean, it was really the people, like, influencing me, like, damn, that hurt. I didn't really care. If I'm going deep down in my heart, like, I don't really care. Like, bro, don't show up. I don't care. Like, I'm chilling.
I don't believe that, Ryan.
No, I
cared.
You did?
Just as a
honestly
casual watching.
After I processed it, I'm like, that is pretty f***ed up.
Mm.
Like, why wouldn't you show up after I just lost a big ass fight?
But you said that was people in your ear.
No, it was like the internet. The internet, they made some sad ass edits that you be like, damn.
Like you like Will Smith sitting in the house by himself. Yeah. Remember when Will was crying about his dad leaving?
Yeah. It was like I was like, oh, I'm sad. What the hell?
You threw shots at Bernard too. Have you guys talked?
No, I don't. Bernard's a weirdo, bro. Straight up.
So you haven't pieced this?
No, Bernard's just weird, bro. Like, dude, off the rip, he just looked at me like boxing would call your bluff. I'm like, bro, you're weird. I don't want to flame these guys, but I end up doing it and I feel bad because they're older than me and they can't keep up with and then they just end up looking dumb. I'm like, bro, all right.
But you feel like they started with you first, though?
Yes. They've been starting with me first all the time. They take shots. I'm their biggest fighter and they're talking shit about me. I'm the only one bringing them money.
But it makes you feel bad after because you don't want to be that person.
That's not my character. I'm cool. Yeah. Like, I'm chill. Like, let's work it out. But he doesn't seem he wants to work it out. Me and Oscar are perfectly fine. So Bernard, hit me up. Let's talk about it.
Boxing will call your bluff. Makes it feel like he never thought you was an elite fighter.
Exactly. He wanted me to retire.
Damn.
I was like, that's not your decision, first of all. And then second of all, you
only lost one fight. What do you mean retire?
I don't know what he was talking about. And then I came back and I beat Duarte and I looked great. And finally, I was strong. I felt like I was coming into my prime. Like now I feel like I'm going to run through everybody. Like I feel like I got played once, great, never again. And now I'm ready to come destroy. I'm coming back for blood. Like literally, everybody's going to get it. Move out the way.
What did they say after your last one? Oscar and Bernard, did they say anything?
Oh, I turned up on everybody after I won. I was like, yeah, you thought I was going to lose, right? That's what I thought. But I just got turned up after the emotions.
Do you really feel that Oscar and Bernard thought you would lose to Duarte?
Of course, man. They think that, dudes that are strong going to put the pressure. He thought that, he did hit hard. I give him that. But there's no way this guy's going to beat me. I'm too experienced. I've been doing this since I was 7. You think I haven't met a guy that puts pressure and could hit hard? You don't think I've ever dealt with that? Like, come on.
I'm not gonna lie, I did think that too. And just I was looking at Duarte. I'm like, the size. You look like a young Canelo almost.
That's why I told her. Like first you thought Duno was gonna beat me. He was the next Manny Pacquiao. I knocked him out in 1 round. And then I was like, now they got this guy. Every time we're in beef, they send somebody in to try to get me, and then they never do.
You thought he was gonna lose that fight?
I did for just a split second because I didn't know how mentally you had recovered from the tank fight.
That's smart. That's a good assumption. But at the end, like I already knew I was gonna win. I mean, who's gonna go into a fight thinking they're gonna lose though? But I could have lost that fight if I wasn't on point because he could have knocked my ass out. He would hit hard. Like I got hit.
And you was doing that weird shoulder roll. I'm not even around Floyd too long.
But did I get hit though?
No, but it just looked crazy.
Thank God. Hey, bro, I don't care what it looked like. If I don't get hit, I'm dead.
It looked out of character, but you weren't getting hit.
All I know is Floyd told me it wasn't bad.
I don't know if you can play with Haney like that.
Haney's not. He don't hit that hard. What are you talking about? This is actually a more like relaxed fight for me. I'm just like I'm gonna go in there. I know I'm fighting a boxer. It's not to him. It's a boxing match. To me, it's a fight. I'm gonna go run him over. He can't do nothing. It's like a kid. Like, okay, swing. Boom, my turn.
Yeah. He could look good against Prograis. Were you impressed with that performance?
Bro, what are you talking about, bro?
So tell me what wasn't good about
He's mid, bro. That fight's
that's a new talk now. Mid. That's a new talk.
Little middy.
What are you talking? He's mid, bro.
Did this fight happen in New York or Vegas?
Yeah.
I thought they moved to the Barclays already.
Did they move to the Barclays? I know they were trying.
I don't even want to get into this, but I just pay-per-view.
Get into it.
No. Because there's a lot going on, a lot of moving pieces. I don't want to say too much about it.
Well, we saw your tweet. I'm trying to bring this fight back to Vegas, right?
Yeah. Okay, I'll speak on that. Yes, I am. That's what I'm going to do. Look, New York is a great place to fight. Obviously, they had great fights, Muhammad Ali and a lot of amazing. But that's at the Garden. I mean, if I'm being real. Barclays is not the Garden. I like the Barclays, but I feel like this fight should be at the Mecca of Boxing, the current Mecca of Boxing, which is Vegas. Back in the day, it was New York, but times change. It's in Vegas.
Is it because of the tickets, what you can get in Vegas opposed to what you get in New York ticket sales?
No, I'm just looking for the right vibe. I just don't feel like the Barclays is the vibe. I think Vegas, it's going to be fun. Everybody's going to have a great time. Like, it's just going to go crazy.
Yeah, but if it ends up being in New York, we're in New York. Like, New Yorkers are going to be like...
Barclays is a great atmosphere for fights. I ain't going to front. Yeah, I've seen some really good fights. I saw Wilder Ortiz, #1 at Barclays.
Oh, that was good.
I've seen a few fights at Barclays.
Tank Roley was at...
Tank Roley?
Yeah, you were there. That's when you did the bet with Errol.
Yep.
I know, I lost that.
And you paid him the next day.
Of course. Yeah, it sucked.
Is it better to train for you? Is it better training for you in Vegas?
No, I train in Dallas regardless.
Okay.
But if we're looking at a business aspect, taxes, I'm not going to pay the New York taxes. I know people, they say that a lot.
You ain't lying.
It makes sense, right?
I'm with you, brother.
Okay.
Now, if you say that, it makes sense. If you tell me I don't want to pay the taxes, I totally get it. That's why the fight shouldn't be in New York. That is the reason.
No, but shout out New York, though. Maybe I'll bring another fight there, but I want to fight somebody that has like a connection to New York. We're both West Coast fighters. Like, what?
All right, we got more with Ryan Garcia when we come back. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Good morning. We're still kicking it with Ryan Garcia, DJ Envy, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We also got Arce here. Charlamagne?
How do you think another loss could affect your legacy?
I don't think it will affect me. Manny Pacquiao had 8 losses. He been knocked out cold. That hasn't happened to me. It's just if you let it bother you, it's gonna affect you. It don't bother me. If I go out there and I do my and I look good, oh, you lost? Okay. Did I lose though?
But you gotta win though, because you said that
I want to win. I don't.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm the most competitive one in the room. I play video games like my life depends on it. Locked in. Like everything I do, I'm gonna go and win. But you're saying, would it affect me? No.
Because when you say you're the biggest star in boxing right now, I can't disagree with that. But I still got to put Canelo number one. But if you would have beaten Tank, I'd be like, yeah, he's you biggest star. I'll have to say.
But I think the same thing's on the line here with Devin Haney. If I win the fight, when I win the fight, I'm the top. I'm the top. I don't see anybody that could be bigger than me.
Jake Paul.
Oh yeah, I mean, but that's a whole different category. But I told Jake Paul, let's run it. Let's fight.
He don't want to fight a real fighter.
He's not going to fight you.
Nah, he don't want to fight.
I just messaged. I was like, bro, we could really do this.
He don't want to fight a real fighter. You know that'd be stupid.
Yeah.
But he's bigger. He's way bigger. I'll come to his weight. I'll gain up to 180. I could do it. And let's just run it.
Man, you go to 180?
Wow. I can. I haven't been there.
Yeah. You don't look cut up at all, though.
It don't matter. I ain't trying to look pretty. I'm trying to hurt somebody.
You know, at one point you said you wanted to retire at 26. You wanted to accomplish whatever you could in boxing and be out. So that ship sailed. Like that.
Yeah,
that's no
because I
longer.
overestimated how fast I could get everything done. Have I done a lot at 25? Yes.
So what's the age now?
I think like 30.
30, you out.
30, I'm out. Because I'm here to fight everybody and run it and win and then dip. You know, I feel like Tank Davis rematch would be my final fight. Like after I run through like these people, you know, you got Devin, you got Teofimo,
Shakur.
I mean, I might give him an opportunity, but
I think y'all scared of Shakur.
Nobody's scared of Shakur, bro.
I think y'all be ducking
Shakur's scared of his shadow, bro. Relax,
I think y'all be ducking Shakur.
Shakur,
right?
you see his last fight?
Shakur,
He did say his hand was injured, though. We sat down with him. I don't know. Do you think that could affect your performance? If
my hand was injured, I couldn't even use the whole training camp with Fonseca, and I knocked that dude out in one round. Don't give me my hand hurts, bro. Everybody's hand hurts.
Shakur, that's one the fans want to see, though.
No, they don't.
Yeah,
Stop hyping up Shakur.
I want to see Ryan and Shakur.
I've not heard that at all.
Yeah,
I've never.
You wouldn't want to see that.
I never heard. Nobody on the street has ever been like, "Yo, Shakur, you would be crazy."
We talk about that all the time.
You do.
No, we do it in boxing.
You do. You and yourself.
We do.
You yourself.
Don't you think Shakur is a really good boxer?
He's a good boxer, but it's nothing that stands out to me. It's just, okay, you know how to move, blah, 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 but it's nothing like Tank or me or
like somebody got to stand out.
Like
you're not just fighting
I
anybody.
see boxers all the time. I've been watching boxers my whole life. I know the ones that are different. He's not different. It's just,
so why is Devin different?
Devin is doing everything he can to be not normal. You know, he wants to stand out. He's picking up steam. I think that,
You think he's better than Shakur?
Yeah, I think he's more entertaining than Shakur. I won't say he's better, but I think that his fights are more entertaining. People, rather watch a Devin Haney fight than a Shakur. No, Shakur will do everything, not even to get like an ounce of hitting. Like, he's scared to really lock in and get in there. Devin's not. Devin will go and bang a little bit when he has to. So I think our fight is going to be way huger than a Shakur fight.
That's what you're banking on? You're banking on the fight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I like the
knockout. I mean, people are saying that you can't outbox Devin, that you would have to knock him out.
I have outboxed him before, though.
Right. No, I'm saying that's what people told me.
They say that, but he knows I'm not an easy dude. Like, when he's in front of me, it's different. He's felt the energy. It's not gonna be. This fight's not gonna be pretty for him though, because I'm on a whole different vibe and level.
So you got a different strategy.
Yeah, my focus is crazy right now. Like I said, just make sure, pray that he's okay. I mean that, sir. I'm not even trying to joke no more. Like, just pray he's gonna be okay. Like Devin, go home, enjoy the money, boom, boom, boom. Because this is going to get ugly for him.
So Devin's supposed to be coming up here this week. What message would you leave for Devin?
You really don't like them personally? You say him and his daddy?
Especially his daddy.
So what would be the message for Devin?
I don't even know. I don't have a message. I'm just ready to do something.
Whoa. I'm going to take that and put that with that hand signal.
Jesus, we are done.
Crazy, bro.
Leave this boy alone.
Listen, you really want to fight Sean O'Malley?
Sean O'Malley, yes.
Sean O'Malley, I'm sorry.
I'll fight him in MMA, yes, 100%. I'm a natural wrestler.
Wow.
People don't know I'm strong.
You used to wrestle in school or something?
No, I'm just natural.
You never wrestled before?
No, I never wrestled, but I wrestled big dudes that know how to wrestle.
This form and
it's just instinct, body language, knowing where his body's going, letting him go, and then throwing him over. It's just, you got to know what you know. I just got a good sense. If I was in the MMA, I would beat him.
Did Dana White hit you back on that?
I've been bugging everybody.
What the? Your DM's probably crazy. Why you DMing all these people? You have people for that,
I
right?
don't care.
He said, I want to get to
I need to hear it from them.
Word.
You stress your team out. I can see it.
Yeah, it's been a journey.
How important is the bag versus the legacy of winning?
I think they go hand in hand.
Okay.
You know, if it's legacy, you better make me a bag. You know, if it's a bag, it should have an ounce of legacy there. So I think they go hand in hand like yin and yang. You know?
It's legacy.
I don't think it's legacy if I ain't getting paid. What kind of legacy?
Legacy doesn't help you after boxing.
Right.
It's done.
I just want to make sure that I get paid well and I fight. You know, I feel like boxers should get paid well. They put their life on the line every time. I feel like they're the most respected athletes. I don't care.
You said you want to end with Tank. If you could pick your next 3 opponents in your order, who would they be?
You know, obviously Devin, and then Teofimo, and then I want to go Sean O'Malley, and then I want to go Tank.
Nah, put your call with Sean O'Malley.
No,
you run through them. You run through Devin
and
Teo. And Shakur,
and then rematch with Tank.
That'd be big.
That'd be one of the biggest runs ever in boxing.
What? So move Sean for Shakur?
Yes.
That might be a move too.
You've been promoting a lot lately.
I'm just saying. That's the.
Bro,
you talking about legacy?
How long you been a part of Shakur's fan club, bro? Let me know. What membership he got? Are he getting 2 tickets, bro? You good, bro?
I'm just saying that's the legacy. You do that, you like, oh, okay.
It's different.
Yeah.
Yeah. I might do that.
Ryan Garcia, good luck. We
Yes,
appreciate you for joining us. Thank you so much.
Good having you.
Appreciate you, my
That's
brother.
right.
Thank you for coming, man.
It's Ryan Garcia.
Don't be a stranger.
It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV Jess Hilarious. Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get to Jess with the Mess.
News is real. What is Jess Hilarious, Jess Moore, Jess don't do no lying.
Jess is gonna bring you numbers.
Jess with the Mess, and this is real.
On the Breakfast Club.
I know they know the difference.
So social media accused Charlamagne the God of
What did I do
throwing
now?
subs. Don't worry about it. I'm reporting it, and you are not exempt.
Wow.
Throwing subs to academics. So on an episode of Brilliant Idiots, when we sat down with Andrew Schultz, Charlamagne spoke on his sons in the industry, and No Jumper shared a clip of that moment and insinuated that you were talking about academics. You never said his name. You never said anybody's name, but this is how they seemingly made it.
Y'all can't spend every week bashing me about something.
It doesn't make sense.
You love me.
It's love.
You love me. Especially some of my sons. Some of y'all are my sons. And I know you upset because daddy's been neglecting you.
Yo, it's facts.
You know what I'm saying?
It's commitment.
I love all my sons regardless of how, no matter how y'all talk about daddy.
Hey, Charlotte, they love you too.
I know they do. Next time you hear my sons talk about me, just go in their comments and put Daddy's not coming home.
That's why.
Okay, so
Nobody got it.
Because you want to be Nicki Minaj so bad.
Yesterday, NV texted me, so daddy not coming home.
Yeah.
I texted what the hell he was talking about.
Nobody laughed. Nobody said nothing. I'm like, all right, nobody got it.
I thought you was talking about Usher. I thought you was talking about Diddy. I didn't know what you was talking about.
I said, put in the comments, daddy's not coming home.
How do y'all come to the conclusion that I was talking about academics, though?
Ain't no y'all. No Jumper.
Yeah, how did you come to that conclusion?
Well, last year, academics publicly called out you, Wallow, and Gilly and said that y'all are avoiding his podcast like y'all brand new or
That
whatever.
was a year ago.
Okay, but I mean, let's just face it and just say what it is. Don't nobody want to come to that smelly ass basement. Like, what is wrong with you?
Cut it out, Jess.
All right, well, whatever.
Jesus
All right,
Christ.
because he's not talking about me. Let me take me out of it. Okay, so who are you talking about? Who are you the daddy of?
I was just talking. Like when Nicki Minaj says all these bitches is my sons, do we say she's talking to one person?
No, she's talking about a bunch of them.
No,
but we
she
know the one she's talking about.
Yeah, she pluralizes sons, and she is never ever scared to say nobody's name.
Well, I was just talking about multiple people then.
So you coming home?
Okay.
No, I told you I'm not coming home.
You're not coming home?
But that's just the internet.
Were you ever home with your sons? Because you had to leave, but you know what I mean? You say you're not coming home no more.
No,
Like, well,
she looked at me so judgmentally with them glasses on. When I got her hands crossed. Were you ever home with your sons?
no, because you giving deadbeat. So it's like we're
giving
deadbeat.
deadbeat.
God bless all my sons.
Okay.
Who are your sons?
Okay.
I don't know. I got a bunch of them.
Allegedly. Okay, all right, so yeah, and these are messy visions, by the way. Get yours, y'all. These are my it's my eyewear line. Okay, moving on. Diddy being accused of sexual assault by male employee.
Oh my God, no.
Yes, oh my God, yes. Rodney Jones is a former producer and videographer for Diddy. He is claiming that Diddy repeatedly sexually assaulted him. This lawsuit is so long. It's so many things that, you know, he's claiming Diddy did. Upon those claims, he claimed that Diddy groped his genitals and touched his butt. He believes that Diddy was grooming him to have sex. He says that Diddy downplayed it just like as a joke, like, yo, we just playing around.
Just horse playing.
Yeah. When he would call him out about it or he would say anything about it. He also claimed that Diddy forced him to watch a video of Stevie J having sex with another man, but he didn't provide that video or anything. He said that he believes he was possibly drugged and raped, and that there were plenty other allegations that, I just choose not to speak on. And when the news of the lawsuit came out, fans found footage that Rodney released weeks ago claiming that he was stealing his publishing rights also. It's number one.
I took a year out straight working on this album. That album is the Love album, Off the Grid by Diddy. And it's Grammy nominated right now as we speak. Diddy will request certain works to be done and tell us don't go to sleep until it's done. And I've tried to get my business straight with this. They're not playing fair. They hit me on below the belt on so many situations just dealing with this. It's the contract that they give me and the offer that they gave me was just disgusting. The producer fee, pennies. And on top of that, these guys are trying to steal my publishing. I don't have the monies that it's going to take to fight him in court. So I'm just asking if you're in support, please. The link is in my bio to my GoFundMe.
But this is a contract that you signed. Like, you still signed it. You knew it was BS. You knew it was pennies. You know all of that. That's what I'm saying. Like, people read and don't be so, like, starstruck about who you're working with. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't do that. He also launched a GoFundMe page called Help Me Sue Sean Diddy Combs on February 5th. And the page raised $1,500 out of a $50,000 goal. So apparently he did raise enough money to actually sue him. It's just crazy. Just read.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting when it comes to those recording contracts because, I don't know why people be expecting individuals to look out for your best interest.
Yeah.
These people that are signing you, they want the contract to be favorable to them. That's why you got to negotiate to make it favorable for both of y'all.
Yeah.
But more so you.
And the Love album, that was recently. You know what I'm saying? Like,
last 3 years, right?
Last 3 years. Yeah. So it's just like, yo, if there's been rumors for years about contracts with Diddy and all of that. Why? It's just like at one point
there's been rumors for years about all this stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Did 50 bring back? I heard Diddy touched your butt yet? I know he about to come with that.
Not yet.
Don't conjure it up. But as you notice, why would you, at some point you have to take accountability for some of it. You know what? I just was so happy to work with him. I signed all of that.
That's what it is. Exactly what you said. This producer, I'm sure, Little Rod or any other producer, they get to the point where it's
Little
like
Rod.
That's his name, Little Rod.
Rodney is his name, but Little Rod.
That's a producer name?
Yeah, Little Rod.
Yep.
Diddy gave him that name?
You shut up, man.
Maybe, I don't know.
He had it before.
Rod.
I don't.
He was hit below the belt. That's what he said.
Yeah, but like, as I was saying, these producers get excited to work with celebrities, and when a celebrity give them a contract, what they gonna say? No, nobody's gonna hear my beat in the basement.
Yeah.
So if somebody takes my beat, and then when it blows up, then it's like, no, I want my money. Now you signed this contract already.
No. So it is what it is.
Not fair.
No, it's not
right.
fair, but it is what it is.
It's the business.
It's the business, and it's not personal. I guess till somebody touch your butt, but we don't know. So do I got time for another story or no?
Don't.
First of all, he didn't swirl his little finger yet, so calm down.
Who didn't swirl their finger?
Him.
Oh.
Red. I heard he got this thing where he swirl his finger when he be like, wrap it up.
That's right.
So it's fine.
Yeah, I got an announcement.
All right. Well, that was Jess with the Mess.
Thank you.
You make an announcement to your sons?
We got to do the station ID and stuff and then come back. Yes. To
your sons.
Yes.
Gotta got to the last story. All right.
You're checking out The Breakfast Club.
ATL, what's happening? Now, last year we was in Atlanta for the first ever Black Effect Podcast Festival. It was hosted by myself and my good sister right here, Jess Hilarious. Well, I am happy to announce that on Saturday, April 27th, we will be back in Atlanta, Georgia for the second annual Black Effect Podcast Festival.
That's right.
Last year we sold out, so make sure to get your tickets now. What are you buying tickets for? I'll tell you on that stage this year. We have Will Lucas with the Black Tech Green Money Podcast, so we got financial literacy covered. We have Debbie Brown. She'll be there with the Deeply Well Podcast, so we got mental health and mindfulness covered. We have Horrible Decisions there, so we got sex positivity covered. We got the Carefully Reckless Podcast with Jess Hilarious.
You already know what's up.
Okay.
Fix the Mess live.
Live on stage. Pregnant. She'll be. How many months she'll be by then? April 27th.
Probably 5.
About 5 months.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yep.
so she'll be on stage pregnant at the Black Effect Podcast Festival. And we got the good brothers, Wallow and Gilly of the $1 Million Worth of Game podcast.
Hey.
They will be there. Those are just a few podcasts that we're announcing right now. So make sure to go get your tickets. Remember, it sold out last year. Not only will we have some of your favorite podcasts live, but there'll also be a black marketplace featuring local, small, black-owned businesses from Atlanta and a chance to pitch your podcast. And we'll have informative panels for inspiring podcasters. So tickets go on sale tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern, blackeffect.com/podcast festival to learn more. Okay, blackeffect.com/podcast festival to learn more.
What's the date again?
April 27th.
Okay.
Saturday, April 27th.
All right.
Yes.
All right.
Now, let's get the donkey of the day, please.
Your execution on the donkey of the day is something to behold. Is it a read?
He gave me donkey of the day and I deserve it.
People need to know.
Well, you need to tell them.
I am.
Because you have the voice. Tell them. Tell them.
It's time for Donkey of the Day.
It's a read, but you're so good at it.
You trying to be a fake ass Charlamagne. There's only one Charlamagne to God.
Damn, Charlamagne, who you giving donkey of the day to now?
Donkey of the day for Tuesday, February 27th. Sexy Red goes to a 60-year-old Texas man named Mitchell Vest. No need to waste any time here today, folks. I'm just going to read you the headline from the New York Post this morning. The headline reads, kilt-wearing shopper seen stuffing antiques up his butt and then placing them back on shelves. Let's go to Fox 26 Houston for the report, please.
Thursday, February 8th was a normal day at this spring antique store until cameras caught the moment a customer in a kilt took a liking to certain items on the shelf.
I had to watch it a couple of times just to be sure that I knew what I was looking at.
Susan Golden has managed the 85,000 square foot shop for 20 years. Cameras show a man in a tank top and kilt grab a kitchen fork or spoon from a display. He then walks over to the other side. His hand stays behind him for a while. He's then seen placing the item back on the shelf.
I realized when he put them back that he wasn't trying to steal them. He was doing other things with them.
In another section, a closer look. He grabs another item, shoves it underneath the kilt, and puts it back.
He needs to be caught and stopped.
Mitchell Vest was stuffing antiques up his butthole and then placing them back on the shelves. I got so many questions, and I don't know which one to ask first because I need to know how big were these antique items?
Whoa.
And I need to know how big was his butthole.
Whoa.
Okay, based on the size of the antiques, I can determine the measurements of his anus. All right? This man is a whole freak, ladies and gentlemen. And this is what happens when you kink shame people. All right? I feel like I've told you this before, but you have to let people have romantic rectum rendezvous if that's what they want. Okay, y'all have demonized butt play, and I don't think that's fair for those amongst us who enjoy booty exploration. If you want to be Christopher Columbus, you have that right, and you shouldn't be shamed for it, okay? That doesn't mean, no, you can make poor choices just because you don't have a safe space to do prostate stimulation, all right? Just because you aren't comfortable popping the old gristle ring doesn't give you the right to go commit a crime like this, okay? You were putting antique items back on the shelf after giving them the scenic tour through Browntown? Disgusting, okay? The good old poop hole loophole. Somebody out there touched all your butt boogers just because you nasty. All right. This is also why we have to lower inflation. Okay. Because clearly Mitchell couldn't afford anal plugs. All right. Now, this morning, I Googled dildos for men just to see the price of them. Okay. $25.91 for a Jock Duo male anal dildo. Okay. They got a Colt male anal vibrator for $31.59. And poor Mitch can't afford either one of them. So instead, he's in the antique shop sticking talking Pee Wee Herman dolls up his hiney. Okay. All right. I don't know what's happening. Okay. This man is in a kilt sticking antiques up his anus. Okay. He is Rowdy Fudge Packer. Now, we have a list of things he used to do the chocolate mushroom slap. These are actual things that they said he put in his butt. A makeup brush. Okay. A restoration hardware piece. I don't even know what that is. Okay. An antique bottle opener and a tobacco tint can? What the hell is that?
A tobacco tin can.
These things ain't small items.
That's the stuff that you spit the
tobacco in?
Yeah.
Like the little round can?
No, they big round.
Jesus Christ. I'm reading the story and it says the male was then observed removing the items and placing them back on shelves. If you cavity search this man, there is no telling what you will find. Okay, that man has a pawn shop located right on Prostate Drive. You just got to go down Hershey Highway and make a left, okay? And he got everything you're looking for and probably some things you're not. Now, did you know that the name of the antique store, and I'm not making this up, was the Curiosity Shop? I cannot make this kind of stuff up, people. I'm not that good. Google the story. You'll see it yourself. He went to the Curiosity Shop, had a couple of backdoor gasms, and in the complaint, the store owner said it had to throw away the items that were used in this incident due to the items being smothered in feces, smothered in dango gravy. Oh! He's been arrested for criminal mischief, and he's probably disappointed because he won't be in there long enough to get his starfish scratched. Please give Mitchell Vest the sweet sounds of the Hamiltons.
Oh, now you are the donkey of the day. You are the donkey of the day. Yee-haw.
Such a strange, delightful world we live in.
Is he okay? Like mentally? Like, is it something?
You just say he's 60 years old. He got him. The
60.
man has kinks, man. Okay.
It literally could be something wrong with him. It has to be something wrong with him. He's 60 years old. What race is he? Like,
Can we play a game?
Yes, let's play a game of Guess What Race It Is! All right.
Game out clues.
Mitchell Vest, 60 years old from Texas, was in a store called the Curiosity Shop, which is an antique store, wearing a kilt, and he was sticking things up his butt. Guess what race he is?
Jess?
What's his name?
Mitchell Vest.
White.
Okay.
Why you say white?
He's wearing a kilt.
I was thinking the same thing.
The only
The
black
kilt.
person I knew that is Jaden Smith, but he not really that black either.
Man, shut up, man. TJ Envy.
Yes, sir.
Mitchell Vest.
Yes.
Mitchell Vest, 60 years old.
Yes.
From Texas.
Yes.
Was wearing a kilt in an antique store called the Curiosity Shop, and he was caught sticking things up his butt. Guess what race it is?
I'm going white. The kilt.
I can see why y'all would say that.
It's the kilt.
I can see why y'all would say that.
Yeah, it's like.
And y'all are absolutely correct. He is big white.
Big white.
Big white. Capital Riot white. Okay. Insurrection white. All right. He bought the Trump sneakers off eBay for $22,000 white. Okay.
All right.
And salute to the president of the Fat Lives Matter Committee, Big Mack. Big Mack said, Big Mack said, imagine buying an antique from that shop and sniffing it and being like, the 80s smell kind of. Then he said the dude sold all these items on Shark Tank.
Oh no. Stupid.
This guy.
He's just from the back texting me.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for that donkey today, sir.
Yes.
Now, when we come back, let's open up the phone lines. 800-585-1051. Jess, we were talking about how do you deal with a friend that keeps coming with the same problem over and over and over again, and you know they're not going to listen.
You tell them to go get a therapist.
Yep. That's the thing, though. Like, so I have a lot of people that actually write me and submit their stories in for Carefully Reckless when I do this every Wednesday. And it's like they constantly are tired of their friend being hurt and asking them for, being hurt by men and asking them for advice. And when they give advice, they never take it. But they always run back to the friend with these recurring problems. They don't ever leave the guy. And it's like, do you sit there and do you be a good friend? Or are you just over it? You want to break up with your friend? Like, is it that serious or what? So it leaves the friend like, ugh.
I don't know why friends do that, because friends don't realize that when they keep going back to a person over and over, especially women, and they keep going back to their homegirl, telling their homegirl about how bad this guy is, right? But they can't leave him. The homegirl know why you can't leave. She can't leave because that man got that hook. And so then she gonna want to go try that hook for herself, and then now y'all
No,
fighting.
I just think you're damaged probably from something in your childhood, because I don't know where that came from.
Maybe that's how he feels. I don't know. Somebody got a hook on his ass. But let's open up the phone line.
Yeah, that's
800-585-1051. How do you handle your friendship moving forward? You keep telling your friend the same thing. She keeps coming with the same problems over and over and over again. You're tired of hearing it because she ain't gonna listen to you anyway, or he ain't gonna listen to you anyway. How do you deal with that? Let's discuss. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Thank you, Charlamagne, for not calling the brother dead.
The Breakfast Club.
Steady calling my phone.
It's topic time. Call 800-585-1051 to join into the discussion with the Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Now, if you're just joining us, we're talking about friends that you guys might or might not have that continually call you with the same problem, same situation in their relationship, and they call you for the same advice all the time. It never changes. You give them advice, but they don't listen, but they keep calling you with the same problems. How do you deal with that? Now, this comes from Jess. Jess, you said you get a lot of calls like that. Email.
A lot of people send in stories to Carefully Reckless, and they ask me on advice whether they should break up with their friend or not, or fall back, or keep on helping them basically self-destruct because they're not taking the advice.
So how do you deal with it?
Just take some calls, Envy. We don't know. Everybody's different because like you got some people that really break up with their friend, and I can't say okay, no. Like for instance, there was one story. The guy was getting beat on by her man. You know what I mean? Like but she loved him. He bought everything for her. She was a very insecure female, and her friend knew that she was insecure, knew that she didn't want to work, and basically everything that he was buying for her, she was paying for physically. Like she was paying for that. But and the friend is the only friend that she had to, because everybody else cut her off, and that was the only friend she had. And she was like, I gotta fall back.
But it gotta get to a point where you don't want to hear it no more. Like I've been going through you with this. I've been telling you what to do, the right thing, but you're not listening anyway. So you asking me for no reason.
Yeah, I'm not that person. I don't deal with it. After a while, I'm not going to let you waste my time or yours.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you can't be afraid to tell your friends they need to see a therapist.
Yeah, and you can't feel bad about trying to fall back from that, like, because it started bothering the friend. Like she was like, this is like messing with my mental and my energy. And if you're not gonna leave, man, I just gotta fall back from you too.
Stop coming to me asking me for advice if you're not gonna listen. And clearly, if what I'm saying isn't getting through to you, then you need to go talk to a professional. I'm quick to tell my friends to go see a therapist. I'll even recommend some therapists to them.
Yeah,
because I ain't got the bandwidth.
Yeah, I don't have the time. After I tell you the once, the second, the third, I'm like, I can't. You got to get somebody else.
Yeah.
Hello, who's this?
Hello.
Hey, what's your name?
Hey, girl.
Hey, my name's Trinell, calling from Wilmington, North Carolina.
Hey, Trinell. What's your thoughts, Trinell?
I feel like you could be a good friend and a supportive friend, all still while maintaining boundaries and setting boundaries. As women, we feel what our homegirls feel. You sad, we sad. You mad, we mad. So if you keep coming to us and emotionally dumping on us, that's going to affect our peace eventually, and that's where I have to draw the line. So one time I'll listen, 2 times I'll listen to support. 3rd time, don't tell me nothing else, baby. You on your own.
You're right. And Trinell, it gets to a point where the first time you're nice, then you get a little rude, and then last time you just all the gloves off. Like, look, you bugging. If don't call me no more, because I'm telling you what's the truth.
Right, and if that's what you want, like, okay.
Thank you, Trinell. Shaniqua, good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, Shaniqua, what's your thoughts?
My thoughts is just basically, I feel like as friends, I wouldn't be that invested in my friend's relationship. I mean, relationships do be having problems. So if she called me Monday talking about him and then Tuesday she loves him, okay, that's how I feel. I'm not going to be that invested to be telling her to leave her man. Like, I got my own situations going on. I only have one exception. If she was getting physically abused, then it would be like, all right, girl, I don't want you being beat on, but everything else is like, you're grown.
Did you hear the Baltimore? Just
no,
now?
she's not from
Yeah, I'm from Baltimore, and I just want to say I'm so happy that Jess is there.
Oh, my God, thank you, girl. You coming to my
party?
Girl,
yes, so we got the same last name.
Okay.
So we cousins.
So you coming to my party on Saturday?
Wait, in Baltimore?
Yeah.
Well, I live in Atlanta, so I won't be there till the summertime.
It's all right, girl. Stay away from there. It's fine. It's good. Go ahead. It's fine. It's fine. I love you, though.
Thank you, Shaniqua. 800-585-1051. If you're just joining us, we're asking, what do you do when you have a friend that calls you with the same problems over and over again? They don't take your advice, but they call you with the same problems, never ends, over and over again. Do you break up with your friend? Do you ignore them? Do you tell them to get some help? What do you do? Let's discuss.
Call. Tell her. Made it.
If y'all talking about it, you know we talking about it. It's topic time. Call 800-585-1051 to join into the discussion with the Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. Now, if you're just joining us, Jess, you were saying a lot of people email you and contact you about the same situation.
Yes, and sometimes, no, it's not physical. Sometimes it's just a man cheating who can't, keep his D in his pants or whatever. But, it hurts the woman. And then you go ask for advice. You don't take it. One day you love him. The next day you leaving. And then the next day you back there.
That's right. We got Q on the line. Q, good morning.
Good morning. How y'all doing?
I'm good, girl. How are you? What you think?
I think that
being a good friend is letting your friend know you can't keep coming over here with that. Like, at some point, this got to stop. You feel me? And that is draining. These just be draining. And if I don't allow it to drain me, I'm not going to allow you to secondhand drain me with your That's crazy.
Period.
Secondhand drain.
Yes, I love the secondhand drainage. Like, no.
Hello, who's this?
Hey, this is Cookie.
Hey, Cookie. Good morning.
Good morning.
So what do you do in this situation, Cookie?
For me, I think I would break up with my friend because I'm Aquarius and I don't have time to keep telling you the same thing over and over.
I know that's right.
It don't make sense.
That's how. I mean, I'm totally with you. I ain't know it was an Aquarius thing, but I would do the same thing. Like, I've done it before. Like, nah, I can't do it. I'm sorry.
Omar.
Yeah.
What's up, bro? Good morning.
Doing great, man. Good morning, DJ NV, Charlamagne the God, Jess Hilarious.
Good morning.
How you guys doing, man?
Good. What's your thoughts, man? You got a friend that calls with the same problem over and over and over again. What do you do in that situation, Omar?
Yo, man, I got my bro, man. He about $120 wet, man, but he like them heavy girls.
Oh,
big bags.
400 pounds and better, man.
Don't call them heavy. That's not. I don't think that's politically correct. I like big backs.
All right, well, she big back. You know what
Why
I mean?
are you looking at me like that, Jess? Just big back sound. You don't think big back sound better than heavy?
Big back sound.
Yeah, like packages are heavy.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
They all sound bad.
Emotions are heavy.
Yeah.
And what's big back?
It's big back.
No, I think heavy is actually better.
Really?
No,
Yeah.
heavy's bad.
Like,
heavy is
really?
like he said, like that. Like a package is
Yeah,
heavy.
because heavyweight is crazy.
Yeah,
All right,
heavyweight
right.
is big.
Not when you're the champion of the world.
I know that's right. Don't big back me. I'm heavy. What's up?
Go ahead, Omar. My bad.
I'm sorry, Omar.
Y'all funny, man. But he one of them Caribbean dudes, man. You know, we Jamaican, so he like, yeah, man, I love her, man. I tell you, call my phone. But she be beating him up, man.
Oh, my
I just
God.
told him, yo, bro, just end it. It's wintertime, man. You can find more.
Yes. Oh, man. So she beats on him all the time, and then you're there to be like, yo, leave. And then he never leaves, like, because he loves that big loving.
Nah, man. He be like, I love my girl, man. But she just be like, she threw out his clothes. She bust his lip like 2 months ago.
Damn. You might need to call the police. 911. What's your emergency?
Jesus. Okay.
It ain't no emergency, man. He love it.
Okay, so if it's given that, you know what I mean? Like, is it different for a guy than a girl? Because I can't be. If we were girls, no, I'm not sitting here while your big boyfriend is beating on your little ass. Like, I'm not.
Damn.
But his big girlfriend is beating on his little ass. Like, you're not gonna break up with him, right? You just gonna be like, all right, y'all, whatever.
Yeah. I can't help it, man. I told him, hey, look, man, it's either he leave her or stop calling my phone. One out of the two.
Yeah. Okay.
But what's the moral of the story?
It depends on the situation. I don't even really think it's a moral. I just think it depends on how you feel as a friend.
But let me ask you a question. So sometimes people can't see what's happening, right? Because they're so in love, they don't see the hurt, they don't see the pain.
Yeah.
As a friend, do you keep trying to get them to see, or do you be like, look, I ain't got time for this. I got my own problems. I gotta go.
Like you said, it's 1, 2, 3. After 3, well, you said after 2 you can't do it. I would at least give a person 3. After 3, look, man, nah. It's like, and then I wouldn't even say necessarily like break up with the friend, because like I said, I done broken up with friends, and I missed other other experiences with my friends, but I would just fall back. Like, don't talk to me about him. Like, I'm sorry. Like, yo, we can go out, we can still do our thing, girl time, whatever. Don't bring him up. Like, I can't do it.
But I think you also got to know what friend you can ask, right? Like, I'm not going to ask Charlamagne, like the guy that just called, he's 120 pounds.
I give very good advice.
The big woman.
I don't really ask him anything. I don't ask him anything.
I give very good advice.
I come to work, I do my job, I go home.
Yeah. I give very good advice. I'm just going to tell you just exactly what it is. I'm not going to beat around the bush. Like, in this situation, I would tell you go to therapy. If you keep coming to me about the same man over and over, or the same girl over and over, and you're not ready to leave that person, I'm going to tell you go sit down and talk to a therapist. And I'm going to encourage both of y'all to go sit down and talk to a therapist together, because clearly y'all need some type of counseling.
Like, I would ask you, like, what book do I read? Like, you're really good to, like, book reference.
This is a good one right here. See? My Black Country by Alice Randall.
I wasn't saying, like, I need a book to read. I was saying that's the only
this is a good one. It comes out April 9th.
Answer.
You know what I'm saying? Beyonce got the #1 song in the country right now with Texas Hold'em, Black Country song. And My Black Country is a journey through country music's black Black Past, Present, and Future. It's the next release off my book imprint, Black Privilege Publishing, through Simon & Schuster.
Oh my God.
It'll be out April 9th, but you can pre-order it everywhere you buy books.
You
now.
see, like it's not. It's given so much. What book do I read? Okay, so Mike, I have a publishing company, and because, sir, a walking billboard, walking promotion. Please get out of here.
Well, we got Jess with the best coming up. What we talking about?
Yes, we talking about Kanye, man. It's bad. It's getting real bad. And I usually don't feel sorry for a lot of things he goes through because he brings these things on himself. But they playing with him at Adidas. So yeah.
All right, we'll get to that next. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
I love it.
I hate this place.
I haven't loved it like this in a long time.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get to Jess with the Mess.
News is real. Jess Hilarious, Jessica Robin Moore. Jess don't do no lying.
Jess is gonna bring you numbers.
Jess with the Mess. I news is real.
On the Breakfast Club.
I know they know the difference. Keep it a style.
Hey, y'all, what's up? Let me put on my messy visions for this real quick. So Yeezy calls out Adidas. Yesterday, Kanye, he went on Instagram to put Adidas on blast. He posted a picture of some light gray Yeezys with a caption that anybody who loves Ye would not buy these fake Yeezys. I never made these colorways, and I'm not getting paid off of them. But he also spoke more about it himself.
Let me explain really clear to you guys what's happening with Adidas. It's not only are they putting out fake colorways that are non-approved, they're suing me for $250 million, and they're also not paying me for these shoes that they're putting out that have my name on it. And they're using contract clauses and 50 years of business experience to an artist, one of y'all favorite artists, right in front of y'all in broad daylight.
What did y'all believe of?
I don't know. I didn't believe it out. But obviously it was the word that we can't say.
Oh,
so
yeah.
That's the point of the bleep.
But this is the thing I don't understand. When Yeezy did this deal with Adidas, he had money.
He said he was being raped by Adidas.
Oh, rape.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Allegedly.
yeah, so he had an attorney. Like, this wasn't broke Yeezy. He had money. He had attorneys. He had a team of attorneys that were able to look over that contract,
We
right?
spoke on this earlier. We have to be responsible for the things that we sign. Clearly, whatever he signed gives Adidas the right to do this.
To make the fake colorways, and without his authorization.
Well,
or
not fake
approval.
colorways, but colorways without his approval, right?
Well, basically, yeah. So that's why he's calling them fake and corny, because he's like, I didn't even approve this. They're suing me, and they're still putting out Yeezys. Like, name them something else. Then basically.
No, they have a contract.
But
I'm
yeah,
sure.
clearly whatever he signed gives them the right to do it. If they don't have the right to do it, then whatever he signed will protect him. That's what contracts are for. To protect the artist, to protect the talent, to protect the person, that, to protect you, basically. So if you don't have that kind of protection, whose fault is that if he signed these contracts?
I don't know. And them Yeezys are hard, bro.
You like the gray?
You want to get them?
What?
You like
Fire.
that colorway?
You gonna buy them?
I'm not sure. Don't ever ask me on the radio, am I gonna buy them? Oh my God.
If you wear them, people gonna see you in them. They wouldn't match what you got
They
on
match
right
what you
now.
got, because you got the gray with the
that
white.
Beatles
Yeah,
sweatshirt,
the gray white
sweatshirt on right now.
Don't worry about it. Don't ever ask me. You gonna buy the Trump sneakers?
No.
Okay, then.
But if the resale value is $9,000 and I can get them for $399, I'll buy them and flip them.
Yes.
I'm gonna tell Angela
You
Rock.
see, Angela, yep, she called you a dumbass once, so be a dumbass twice. Don't play around with it.
That's a hell of a flip, guys.
All right. You're right.
$399 to $9,000.
I'm telling Ms. Rock.
Come on now.
Absolutely.
So if that colorway Yeezy right now, how much they cost? Probably a couple $100.
Yeah.
If they can be resold for $5,000.
I ain't saying them. Look, Russell Wilson speaks on raising baby future. Russell Wilson recently was interviewed by Brandon Marshall on I Am Athlete, and he said he wrote out a list of 5 non-negotiables that he has for his future wife before he met Sierra, right? He said he prayed on it and he met Sierra 3 days later. People asking for her prayer. Remember, they need to be asking for his because God blessed him in 3 days, right? And he opened up about meeting Little Future when he was 9 months and stepping in to raise him. This is what he said.
When I walked in the room and I saw, Little Future, he's 9 months at the time or whatever, and he crawls in my lap, and it was like, this is going to be my responsibility. God, I remember leaving that night and God saying, saying to me, raising this child is going to be your responsibility.
The first night?
Yeah, the first night. It's going to be your responsibility.
Damn,
and I was ready for that. When you're raising children, right, and you're married and everything else and loving, it's like, you got to love every single child as if they're yours, right? That's been the greatest gift of raising Future and Sienna and Wynn and now Mora.
I love that. I actually do love that because when you are in before marriage, if you are pursuing someone and you make a commitment and and they come with a package, you have to raise that child. Like treat that child like your own.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
What else was on Russell's list? All you said was prayer. What else?
No. He didn't say the 5 non-negotiables. Like, he just said he wrote them down before meeting his wife. He prayed on it, and 3 days later, God sent him Sierra.
Got you.
Yeah.
So Sierra had a prayer, and Russell Wilson wrote down what he wanted. So
and he prayed on it as well.
He prayed on it. So what we should learn from this is manifestation is real, prayer is real. Write down what you want, pray for what you want.
And if you come with a package and you are pursuing someone, and you plan to marry that person, they have to treat your child like their own
responsibility. Absolutely.
And I absolutely love that because my boyfriend do the same thing. So Steve Wilkos reacts to Where is Wendy Williams docuseries. I think this is amazing because this would be the first celebrity other than myself and Envy who is in support of Wendy. You know what I mean? And kind of feel the same way that we were both speaking about yesterday.
Y'all celebrities?
Absolutely. You know, I ain't say you, my bad. Now, if I said you wouldn't have had that question.
Nah.
What did Steve say?
I'm all in Wendy Williams' corner. But when I watched last night on that show, disturbs me. I doesn't think it does any good for Wendy. She's obviously has big time struggles, medical conditions, and addiction. And what they're showing is somebody is not protecting her. It doesn't put her in a good light. So before you start talking about putting her back out in the public, you should be getting her help, making sure she recovers fully, and that she's able to do it.
I'm sure there was other celebrities who out there who said something. There's no way in hell Steve Wilkos the first person to say something.
I mean, well, he's the first one that I seen actually made a video about it. Well, how about you find the celebrities? You be on the internet every day. Did you see any? All right, then. So if you ain't seen nothing, you ain't send it to my phone, then this is what I'm reporting.
But it's crazy. I seen some of the comments yesterday, and people were like, "Well, they did that because they want to expose the system. They did that because they want to expose, but." They exposed her. It's the way that they made her look. You know what I mean? Which I don't like. I think it's disrespectful. And then not only that, they hired the publicist. That publicist was hired.
Yeah.
The Guardian didn't hire that. Somebody hired her, and they're giving her a lot of control. And
I don't care what y'all say. That documentary ain't served no purpose.
I was going to say, to your point,
except to line people pockets. You know what I mean? Because if you wanted to raise awareness about dementia, you didn't have to show me 4.5 hours of Wendy Williams looking like that.
But what? You don't have to raise anything on dementia. We know about dementia.
Right.
Like we know about it. You don't have to raise anything about it.
If you wanted to raise awareness on
lymphedema
guardianships,
or anything else,
any of that stuff. You didn't have to give me 4.5 hours of her looking terrible.
Looking
crazy. Where's Bruce Willis right now? Bruce Willis has the same dementia as Wendy Williams. Do we see him? Do we see him walking around the streets? Do we see him?
No.
And what's the call to action, y'all?
Yeah.
Like, if you're going to do something like that, you can't just have a disclaimer at the end, like, this show touched on a bunch of different sensitive subjects. And call this number.
Right.
Like, what?
And then, like, y'all was talking about the commercials in between, because I watched it on Amazon Prime. I didn't watch it on Lifetime. Y'all was saying
why not?
Yeah, the commercials was like, if your eyes are big like this, then you, like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I didn't see that.
No, yes, you did. You said the commercial.
The eye commercials right after, about the thyroid. If your eyes are big like this, you can try this. It was.
He also had made it a point to say, like, that she's not ready for a podcast. The fact that the manager is still trying to get her to do a podcast and saying that she's ready and putting these thoughts in her head.
Wendy's not ready for nothing but healing.
She's not ready for anything.
She's not ready for
By the way,
anything.
have you heard from Wendy this week? You know what I'm saying?
No.
Like, you didn't see her on nothing promoting this documentary?
I thought we did.
No.
I thought we see a video right before she was saying that the fans were excited to see. I thought she did. Maybe not.
I don't remember.
No, I don't remember that. But when y'all find it, send it to me and I'm going to report that too.
All right.
Because that's just what the best in her news is real. Allegedly.
All right. Well, let's get to the mix and start off with some TLC. Today is Chili's birthday.
Yes. And Bobby V. Like, don't stop trying to do that. Like,
what?
y'all can play Chili.
I ain't heard somebody get excited over Bobby V like that in years.
Yeah, don't act like he ain't dropped like 2 real good songs.
He had a fantastic album. That album that had Slow Down on it.
Yeah.
Bobby V, the self-titled album, Bobby Valentino, that was fire.
Yeah.
Let's get to the mix.
I just haven't seen nobody get that excited.
Wake up. You're locked into the Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. It's Black History Month. What we get into?
That's right. And you know, every day during Black History Month, my guy BDot puts out an episode of a podcast called I Didn't Know, Maybe You Didn't Either on the Black Effect iHeartRadio Podcast Network. And today he's going to talk to us about some Black history trivia that we may not have known.
On today's episode of I Didn't Know, Maybe You Didn't Either, it's trivia time! Question: what invention single-handedly revitalized chattel slavery in the United States? And who's responsible for its creation? You got 30 seconds. If you said the cotton gin created by Eli Whitney, You're correct. See, the truth of the matter is, in the late 1700s, slavery was phasing out. Folks wasn't making no money off indigo. See, cotton was easy to grow in the South, but it was tough to process because you had to separate them sticky seeds from the fibers. Well, the cotton gin made that process oh so much easier. Man, after the invention of the cotton gin, the need for raw cotton doubled each decade after 1800. I mean, it fueled other inventions. Machines to spin and weave the cotton. The steamboat to transport the cotton. By 1850, America was growing 3/4 of the world's supply of cotton. And who were picking it all? Black folk. In 1790, cotton growing became so profitable that it increased the demand for land and enslaved labor. In 1790, it was 6 slave states. By 1860, it was 15 slave states. Now, 2 strange things about Eli Whitney. One, why did I always think Eli Whitney was black? He's not. Eli Whitney is a white man from Massachusetts. Another interesting fact about Eli Whitney is, despite having a patent, the cotton gin didn't make him no bread. I know that had to make him hot. See, folks in the South, we just made and used counterfeit versions. And Eli Whitney spent most of his time in Southern courts, fighting. And most times, those courts sided with the local Southerners rather than some Yankee. Still have no clue why I always thought a black man invented the cotton gin. Now, there are stories that say an enslaved person invented the cotton gin, and Eli Whitney got the patent for it, but there's no proof of that. It is, however, no secret that black folks rarely had the capital or connections to get their things patented. So many times their masters would take the inventions and be rewarded with the patents. Then there were your black folks that got patents by making white inventions better or more practical. For example, South Carolina native Henry Ogden Holmes. He was black. He invented the sawtooth gin around 1792 when he and Eli Whitney were in Savannah, Georgia. The light bulb. We all know that was invented by Thomas Edison, but the innovation to use longer lasting light bulbs with a carbon filament, that came from a black man, Lewis Latimer. Look, if you're interested in more, you can check out the book Black Inventors of America by McKinley Burt Jr. Now, you won't see Eli Whitney in that book because he's white. And I didn't know. Maybe you didn't either.
All right, well, salute to BDot.
That's right, and make sure you check BDot out Saturday, April 27th at the 2nd annual Black Effect Podcast Festival happening in Atlanta, Georgia. Tickets go on sale tomorrow at 12 noon, okay? 12 noon tomorrow. Yes, so thank y'all.
All right. When we come back, positive note is the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Don't forget, this Friday, I'm going to be in Baltimore for CIAA. And then Saturday, it's Jess Hilarious' birthday party out there.
My big birthday bash, y'all, at the Baltimore Peninsula. That's 2455 House Street. Parking is available. Make sure you wear your best. Do not come in there looking a mess, because Jess going to tell you, I will have the mic. And I will be thanking everybody for coming to celebrate my birthday with me. Crown the Queen is the theme of the party. Make sure you be there. And also, if you already getting to Baltimore for CIAA, you'll see if there are billboards, I said billboards all over Baltimore City of me. Y'all will see that. The queen is welcoming y'all to her own city, Baltimore. Thank you.
Dope.
All right. Well, you got a positive note, Charlamagne?
Yes, I do have a positive note. Okay, Jess, you ready for this one?
Yes.
You have to love and respect yourself enough to not let people use and abuse you. You have to set boundaries and keep them. Let people clearly know how you won't tolerate to be treated, and let them know how you expect to be treated.
And what was yesterday?
I don't remember.
Yeah, it was the same thing.
No, it wasn't.
I swear it was. It was like, other people's mess is not your mess. Take on other people's mess and it will bring you down. Keep all the positivity in your life.
Breakfast Club, bitches!
Y'all finished or y'all done?